Hey everyone, this is Hillary coming to you live from Tradition Transportation.
Hey guys, and my name is Justin.
We're going to let our audience build just a little bit, hopefully get some participation today, and just kind of tell you what we got going on here at Tradition.
Fun fact for you guys, I'm the only guy in a room full of female recruiters.
He has to sit in an office with 4 women all day for 8 hours a day. Lucky guy.
Definitely fun at times though.
Hope everybody's being safe out there. Weather seems to be cooperating here in Indiana. I hope it is everywhere else too, wherever our drivers are.
Yeah, 40 degrees. So,
Looks like we got a couple people on. We'll wait just a little bit and then we'll get started. We'll dive in. If you have any questions at all or comments or anything like that that you want us to talk about, any topics, go ahead and post those on there too. We'll answer any questions that you have and touch on any subjects that you want to touch on. So throw that out there too.
also, can you guys hear us okay?
Yeah, somebody let us know. We had some technical difficulties with that last week. That was fun.
Finally got it to work afterwards.
Right. And now we're actually on a computer this time, so hopefully it won't go falling off the table. Now, who knows, though? None of us are professionals by any means.
Who pays for tolls with a lease purchase?
The lease operators. So you are responsible for tolls as a lease operator. At this time, we do not have an easy pass. However, you can get yours on your own if you want to and run it through your business per se. Hey, Brian. Thanks for letting us know you can hear us. Okay. We're just going to start in with a fun fact, like since the holidays are coming. We kind of talked about this in the office earlier as far as us recruiters, and we kind of want to know your guys' holiday traditions. Every family seems to have a different tradition that they do every year, and being that we're at Tradition Transportation, we want to know what your holiday or Christmas traditions are with your family. So chime in and let us know what you've got going on. We took, some information from our recruiters. Casey, who's one of our recruiters in the office, her family every year, her kids know that Santa has come because he leaves a candy cane beside the bed. So that's one of her family traditions. Another one of hers is that on Christmas night, everybody piles in the car with hot chocolate and they go driving around and looking at Christmas lights. Nicole's, she was on with me last week. Nicole's tradition is she gets up in the morning with her kids, and her son is in his 20s, and they go driving around and they have to find Santa before any presents are delivered. So that was also kind of a neat idea. My family this year, we kind of went the cheesy route, and for the first time ever, we're going to have family matching pajamas. So that'll be fun. Jay, what's yours?
It's actually funny you mentioned that because Kirsten and her family, her mom actually bought matching pajamas for her family pictures and everything else for Christmas.
Nice.
So it's the red and black plaid pajama pants with the long sleeve black top.
Nice.
Yeah,
so good. We're gonna have those cheesy pictures done, both of us. Mine are red and green and white striped, like candy cane pants, and then red shirts that say "This family loves Christmas." So I'm excited about doing that. My kids are super excited about it. Kelly, who is the director of recruiting, her tradition is to travel every year. So she's always gone, usually over Christmas. So just some fun facts about people in our office. Give us your traditions that you guys do in your family. Who knows, you might pick up on a new one or incorporate something different in your family.
Exactly. It might be something that we can pick up on too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay, so couple shout outs. First of all, we appreciate all of our drivers and being out there during the holidays. I know a lot of times it's not easy being away from your family, and we appreciate what you do, keeping our business and your business rolling, number one. Number two, huge props to our drivers out there. We get scorecards from some of our main companies that we haul for, our customers. And just one I want to hit on, in September, they give us like a rating as far as on-time deliveries, on-time pickups, that sort of thing. One of our main customers in September, they rated us at 64%. Not great. In October, we brought that up to 74%. So fantastic job. November, nailed it at 89. So great job on keeping your pickups on time, on making sure deliveries are on time, and just really doing a great job hauling our freight and doing good business. So we appreciate everyone for that. Thank you so much.
So we also have a driver referral program. So we just want to let everybody know that it's a $600 referral per driver that you get. They're here for 30 days, you get $100. After 60-day mark, you'll get $200, and then after 90-day mark, you'll get $300 on top of that. So $600 over the course of 3 months.
Yeah, that's an awesome program. Now, make sure if you do refer a driver that you let your recruiters know. We're the ones that keep track of that. So make sure you know at least that person's first name and last name. We can usually go from there and get the rest of the details if need be. So definitely let us know that so you can get paid. I mean, that's free money to you, which is always a great thing. Tim Poor looks like his wife is on and says that he comes home to spend Christmas with his wife and children. So that's awesome. Great that he'll get home for the holidays and is able to do that. Thank you for posting that. Appreciate it. I can't see that one.
Are you able to choose the color or option of the truck that you lease?
When you come for orientation, we talk about trucks beforehand, what we have to offer and stuff like that, what's available at the time. And then, what's available, we can go over, colors, what they have available. So like APUs, inverters, bunk sizes. And then from there, we can kind of choose together on what you think would be best for you.
Sounds like we need to talk a little louder. Chris said that we're a little quiet. So we're actually in the main conference room downstairs. So there's operations is right behind us, and they're diligently working to get loads and everything. So we don't want to yell too loud. But thanks, Chris, for letting us know that we're quiet. Company pay was a question that we had from last week's feed. Company pay, go ahead, Jay, and talk about that.
So company pay, it's for driving, it's $46 per mile. And for a Conestoga, also known as like a covered wagon or a slipper on a flatbed, is 50 cents per mile. And that's whether you're loaded or unloaded. So
doesn't matter. We hire out of pretty much any state. So we can hire company drivers out of any state. I did have a text message. Somebody had sent me a text message asking me that. We pretty much hire out of any state. The lower part of Florida, we don't necessarily hire out of there. It's hard for us to get you home. Almost impossible. We just don't have a lot of freight running down there. Trying to think of where else. California, and again, we go there occasionally, but it's hard for us to get you home. So we don't hire out of there a whole lot.
Don't do New York City. I mean,
right.
If they live up that way and they want to go in there, we can, that's fine.
Yep, definitely. Any other questions or comments or anything like that? The office staff, I just wanted to let you know, as far as Christmas goes, we will have kind of minimal staff, but I know as far as our recruiting team goes, we always have our cell phones on us. So if anybody needs anything or has any questions, you all have our numbers and can certainly reach out to us. Yep. Trying to think of what else we should touch on.
What kind of questions do you guys have right now?
I think we mentioned last week, Peterbilt. We've got those trucks, or the most trucks we have in the fleet are the Peterbilt 389s, which are long nose Pete's. They're 2018, 2019, and those are a lease purchase. So those are a long-term lease, which is a 6-year lease. Again, I think I mentioned this last week, but I can't remember for sure. You do not have to run the lease all the way to the end with us. If at any point in time after running with us for a year, if you can secure your own financing, we'll always do a buyout for you. So we've got options. We also have short-term leases. Those trucks are going to be 2016 Kenworth P680s and 2016 International Lone Stars. So we've got those available for you too. Company driving positions, again, we kind of hit on that. If you've never done a lease before and you're a little concerned about going into a lease right away, you can either A, go into a short-term lease, or B, start out as a company driver and then move into a lease. There's no specific time frame that you have to run with us before you can switch into that lease. We want to make sure that you're comfortable knowing that you can be successful. That's big for us.
Definitely a way to get your feet wet, learn the company learn you, see how you work, how we work. Good way to go as well.
Okay, any other questions or comments? Jay and I, of course, will be checking the Facebook page and answering any questions throughout the rest of the day too. So certainly reach out to us if you have anything. I'm not sure that we're going to come live next week with it being holidays. It's going to be a little crazy. Yeah, a little bit of a crazy week. We do have orientation running the latter part of next week. So,
but again, you can definitely get a hold of us, call us, text us. We'll still be able to reach out to you and answer any questions.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. Well, Merry Christmas and be safe out there as always. And we all appreciate what you do. We wouldn't be here if you guys weren't out there running those trucks, guys and gals running the trucks. So we appreciate you every day and what you do. Please stay safe and go ahead.
And have a happy holiday. Enjoy it.
See everybody either next week or the week after. Merry Christmas.
You see that orb?